came to lift up you? Is there anybody here today that just came to lift up the name of Jesus? Just want you. Come on, is that your testimony today? I just want you. I didn't come today. I didn't come today looking for something. I came to lift you up. I just want you. I just want you. Come on, I think you need to say that over yourself. Somebody say, take me. I'm yours. Come on, somebody say, take me. I'm yours. I just want you. Come on, then. Let's break and lift up your hands to the signs of surrender. Come on. Come on, lift up your hands to the signs of surrender. I give you all of me. I give you everything. God, I surrender to your will and to your way. Do what you want to do with me, oh Lord. The songwriter says, Lord, I'm available to you. Are you available? Can I ask you that question today? Are you really available to him? We talk about an open heaven, but do you have an open heart? We want God to open up the windows and pour us out a blessing, but God says, are you open? Do me a favor. I feel a spirit of freedom here today. I feel a spirit of freedom. Listen. Hold up. Before you go into a praise break, listen. I feel the spirit of freedom here. And listen, let me help you. Let me help free somebody. Real quick. Do me a favor. Just take about 10 seconds and just say, look, listen, forgive somebody that did something to you. Come on. You've lived through some stuff, and some of the stuff that you've lived through, you still carrying with you. And I hear God saying, I don't know who this is for, but I hear God saying it's time for you to surrender that thing. Whoever did it might be dead and gone. They might not even be thinking nothing. They might not even know what they did to offend you. But the thing is that you're still carrying the weight. And God says, I can't give you freedom until you let go of what you've been carrying. He said, I can't give you freedom until you let go of what's been weighing you down. I don't know who that's for, but God says it's time that you let it go. I hear God saying release it and let it go. I don't know who that's for, but I dare you to just release it right now. In the name of Jesus, I pray that you will have a sweet what I'm sick of the devil holding my hand back. I'm tired of the enemy always trying to keep me where he had me. But what the devil messed around and what he messed around and didn't do was kill me. I said what he messed around and didn't do is he didn't kill you. He should have, listen, when he had you down, he should have kept you down. But he messed around and let you get free. I'm a little bit old school when I play. If I smell blood in the water, I'm coming for the kill. I'm a little bit old school. If I got you down, I'm gonna try to keep you down. But the devil messed up and let you get back up. He done messed around and let you make it to a whole nother Sunday. And if we can listen, if you know anything about Jesus, you know that what happened to him on Friday, it was overcome Sunday. Somebody said he got back up. He got up so I can get up. I need to stand on your feet and just give God glory real quick. John chapter 4 says, so the woman left her water jar, went away into the town, and said to the people, come see a man who told me all that I ever did. John chapter 4, the woman left her water jar, went away into the town, and said to the people, come see a man who told me everything I've ever done. Listen real quick, because I just feel something in the atmosphere. Real quick, look at somebody real quick beside you and tell them, listen, I feel like we're on the verge of something big. All right. I'm glad that happened. Because basically what you did with that was just some crazy shit. Now look at somebody else who just as crazy as you. And just, I don't know about them, but I feel like I'm on the verge of something big. I dare you to look over somebody real quick. That have been through some of the stuff that you've been through. And say, listen, baby, I believe that I'm on the verge of something big. Because I'm close to the edge. In other words, I'm on the verge of getting what I need. Is there anybody here that feels like, listen, you should have killed me when you had me, but you have messed around and let me get on my feet, and I feel like I'm on the cusp of something great. I'm on the verge of something big. I'm going to tell somebody I'm on the verge of something. I'm on the verge. So the text says, so the woman left her water jar, went to the town, said to the people, come see a man. Come see a man. Come see a man. That's amazing to me. I'm on the verge of something big. Can you speak that prophetically over your own life? It's something about when you open up your mouth and put your words into the atmosphere. It's something about when you say it. It's something about when you decree what you believe. See, some stuff happened in your life simply because you said it. You said they weren't gonna hire me, so you didn't get the job. This relationship ain't gonna work out, folks always cheat. So they cheated. This car ain't gonna last me 5 years, so it lasts you 4.5. See, something happens when you decree a thing. And so people of God, we got to understand the power that's in this. We have to understand the authority that God has allowed us to walk with. And so when you decree a thing, you got to learn how to speak stuff over your life. I'm on the verge. I'm on the verge of something. So maybe you don't believe it for your own life, but I believe it for me. And for me and my house, we're on the verge. Man, y'all ain't got to receive that. I'm going to speak for my house. And for me and my house, we're on the verge of something. I told you a few weeks ago, the devil messed up sometime, right? Because when he thought he was burying me, he was really just planting me. And when he thought, when he thought he was just throwing dirt on me, he was really giving me soil for my seed. So when the songwriter says, don't push me because I'm close to the edge, I want him to push me because I'm on the verge. Okay. Reg, I'm going to need your help. They ain't going to help me today. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Me and you, we're going to do it. Look at somebody next to you and tell them I'm on the verge. And if this message gets good enough, I just might go over the edge. I'm on the verge, and if this thing gets too good, I just might go over the edge. In other words, I might leave better than I showed up. I might leave what I came in looking for. So the unknown writer of Hebrews says in that 11th chapter, the first verse, he says, faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence. I wish I had a Bible believing church. Faith is the substance of things hoped for and the evidence of things not seen. Plainly put, let me put it this way. Faith is all about believing that God is going to do it. Even if you don't know how he's going to do it, you still believe that it's going to happen. Can I say that one more time? Faith, I'm saying it plainly. Faith is about believing that God is going to do it. Even if you don't know how he's going to do it, something in you believe that it's still going to happen. God gave me one word concerning our ministry, and that one word was closer. That one word was closer. In part, I understood what closer meant. You missed it. I said in part. In part, I understood what the word closer meant, and it's not that my understanding of closer was inaccurate. However, I came to discover recently that my thought of closer was really incomplete. Of course, we know that 2020 is a leap year, and something has been leaping in my spirit all year long, and something has been jumping in my spirit, jumping in my bone. Listen, I can't get sleep at night because I keep seeing stuff that I've been seeing a long time. God keeps showing me visions of greater. He keeps showing me visions of closer. So it keeps letting me know that we are closer to what. See, I fully know that God has commissioned us to draw closer in terms of our assignment. But I feel like what he's doing now is that he's conditioning us to get closer to our breakthrough. I feel like he is conditioning us. He's getting us prepared to get closer to the breakthrough. And I wish I had a believer right there. Whatever God has for us, I feel like he's declaring that we are closer. I said, whatever God has for us, I feel like he's preparing us and declaring that we are closer. Somebody help me shout closer. I believe with everything in me that we are closer to our promise. I believe with everything in me that we are closer to our destiny, that we are, watch this, we are closer to our building. We are closer to our place and position in this city. Somebody help me shout closer. I believe that we're closer to the breakthrough. I believe that we're closer to our dreams and visions. I believe that we are closer to our core and our crowd. I believe that we are closer to having influence in this city. I believe we are closer. Somebody help me shout closer. So I don't know how you feel about it, but I just feel like something is getting ready to happen. Look at somebody, it's getting ready to happen. It's getting ready. We are on the verge of closer. Look at somebody, we are on the verge of something big. You can't believe, listen, you can't believe God for big and daddy don't do what you believe in. You can't believe God for big and he don't show up in a big way. As a man thinking, so let's get to the text. Let's do some work. So the text says, stay with me. The text says, so he left Judea and departed again for Galilee. And he had to pass through Samaria. So he came to the town of Samaria called Sychar near the field that Jacob had given to his son Joseph. Verse 6 says, Jacob's well was there. So Jesus, weary as he was from his journey, was sitting beside the well. Okay. And it was about the 6th hour. Verse 7. A woman from Samaria, verse 6. So Jesus is weary from his journey, was sitting beside the well, and the verse 6 says it was about what? The 6th hour. Somebody help me say 6. Somebody help me say 6. I want to make sure you get it plain. One more time, somebody say 6. And see, I love how the scriptures have these little nuances that we really need to take notice of. Because in verse 6, it says the 6th hour. And then the next verse 7 says, and then a woman showed up. Verse 6 says it was about the 6th hour. And then the next verse says, and then the woman showed up. Can I make a claim for somebody real quick? Look at somebody beside you and say, I don't know about you, but I'm next. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm next. I'm next in line. I'm next in line for my breakthrough. I'm next in line. I'm next in line for my joy back. I'm next in line for my peace. I'm next in line for my promise. I don't know about you, but I'm standing in line, not just believing I'm next. I ain't let the devil make me get to the back of the line no more. I believe I'm next. I'm not letting depression get me down. I'm not letting sickness hold me back. Look at somebody say, I'm next. Is that your declaration for 2020? Listen, I don't know about you, but I'm tired of watching everybody else get what they got to get. I'm tired of I'm next for that big promotion. See, when you decree a thing, you might see the thing. I said, you gotta say, I'm next in line for that big promotion. I'm next in line for my business to blow up. I'm next in line for my marriage to get right. I'm next in line for my baby to come back home. I'm next in line for that scholarship. I'm next in line for my degree. I'm next. Somebody say, I'm next. So I've come to discover that comfort is the enemy of progression. Comfort is the enemy of progression. And I'm going to tell you real quick, I'm going to be transparent real quick. Listen, I've been saying for a long time that I'm comfortable here. I'm comfortable here. We got a key, a code. I do what I want to do. Nobody bother me. I can leave my stuff on stage. The school got to ask me what they can do in here. I'm comfortable. But listen, the Spirit began to kind of disturb me the other day. He said, listen, that's the problem. You comfortable. He said, that's your problem. You comfortable. And comfort is the enemy to progression. And so listen, I had to begin to open up my own mouth because I am seeing it. I'm tired of seeing everybody else get a building. I'm tired of seeing everybody else's ministry go forward. So I said, listen, I just put the thing in the atmosphere. Listen, I said, Lord, whatever you're doing, make sure I'm next. The next key that you hand out to a pastor, I need you to make sure that I'm next. The next building that become available, listen, I'm next. Is there anybody that believes like me? I'm comfortable where I am, but Lord, I don't want to be here too long. I need you to open up a whole nother door. Listen, I'm next. Y'all don't believe at all. Come on, if you believe you're next, come on, open up your mouth and just give God a shout in this place. Somebody shout, I'm next. Can I hurry up and let you know that you're the next big thing? The next idea you have is going to blow up your spot. The next move you make is going to be the best move you ever made. Somebody say, I'm next. I'm next. The next dream you have is going to be the dream you've been waiting to have. Listen, somebody say, I'm next. I'm next. I'm next. I'm next. I'm next. So Jesus continues to converse with this woman. Watch this. About what she wanted versus what she really needed. He continues to converse with this woman at the well about what she wanted versus what she really needed. And this is a teaching moment. This is what I call evangelism 101. This is what I call evangelism 101. Look at what Jesus does. He's sitting by the well. And as he's seated by the well, he's waiting for this woman to come to the well to draw water. And when she gets to the well, watch this, quite naturally, he engages her in a conversation that is completely conducive to the commonality of the moment. Evangelism 101. So he says, woman, give me some water. She said, why are you asking me for water? He says, if you knew who I was, you'd be asking me for water. She said, well, if you are who you say you are, give me some water. Commonality. So this conversation that they were having was birthed on the strength of their commonality. He's sitting by the well, and here she is walking to the well. She came looking for water. He says, well, I'm the living water. That's critical. Why? Watch this. Because essentially, watch what he's doing. He's meeting her where she is. where she is. Not where, listen, just this is critical, not where he wants her to be. Not where he thinks that she should be. According to our passage, he is literally meeting her where she is. And notice, watch this, notice that he doesn't come into the conversation with comments of condemnation or conviction. He already knows who she is and everything else concerning her. Can I suggest to you real quick that the reason why many of us miss moments to radically change people's lives is because we rather keep it real than to build a real relationship. Can I say that again? The reason why so many of us miss moments to radically change people's lives is because we rather keep it real rather than to build a real relationship. Somebody help me say relationships matter. Relationships matter. There is a time and place for everything. And every now and again, stay with me, every now and again, keeping it real has to take a back seat to relationships. Okay, I'm gonna make it. I got you, Doc. Keeping it real sometimes has to take a back seat to the relationship. Just because folk may not be broke, just because they might not look broke, don't mean they ain't really broke yet. Just because folks say they good, don't always mean that they good. Just because folks say they straight, don't always mean they straight. And so we got to have enough Holy Ghost to know when to hush up and just to extend the hug. Relationships matter. That they can't always handle your critique. What they really need is your care and your compassion. Relationships matter. They can't always, listen, they don't always need to hear your opinion. What they need is an open heart. Because the relationship matters. The Bible says that while we were yet sinners, Christ died for us. Why? Because he knew the real, but he valued the relationship. He knew the real about us, but he valued the relationship. That's why the songwriter says it this way: amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found, blind, but now I see. In other words, somebody help me say this: God took a chance on me. God took a chance on me. Is there anybody here today that glad that God took a chance on you? Listen. Okay, so y'all been saved your whole life. I say, thank God for 8 people that raised their hand, but the other 55 of y'all, listen, you ain't been right your whole life. You ain't been saved your whole life. But the reason why God didn't kill you is because he was trying to invest in you. See, to be saved literally means that you should have been destined for hell, but God saved you from your own stuff. I'm trying to find my church so I know what to preach to. To be saved means God spared you. To be saved means God pulled you. He pulled you out of not something that the devil did to you, stuff that you willingly stepped into. And even though you willingly stepped into your own stuff, God said, let me go and save them and pull them out of the hell that they made. In other words, God was taking a chance on you. Jesus went to Calvary to save a wretch like you and me. Why? Because he still saw your, I'm sorry, let me say it. He looked over your fault and still met your need. In other words, he took a chance on you. He rolled the dice as it was concerning your life. He took a chance on. So I wonder how many of us are letting God die in vain? How many of us are letting that chance go to waste?
Preach, Pastor.
Speak, Lord.
To anybody that makes an investment, watch this, they're looking, can we talk business real quick?
Yeah.
When you make an investment, you're looking for a return. You're looking for a return on it. Come on, let's be real. For those of us who did our taxes, we're looking for our tax return. And if your tax don't return, you're going to be held to pay. So I believe God feels the same kind of way. I believe God is disappointed when we get to church and we don't give him the praise in return. Okay, I'm going to find my church in just a moment. So when we watch it, when we show up to worship, and the least we can do is give God a praise in return to his sacrifice. When we come to church, the least we can do is that at least you might not be able to sing, but you can stand on your feet. You might not be able to shout, but you can at least clap your hands. You may not run, but you can at least throw up your hands. Is there anybody here that said, I came to give God a return on his investment? I don't want the Lord to die in vain. I came to give him a return. Because he took a chance on me. He saw something in me. Watch this, what I knew wasn't nothing there. Somebody said he took a chance on me. He took a chance. At least. Somebody say at least. At least take 10 seconds to give God a return on his investment. Took a chance. So verse 27. This text is so rich I can't even preach every verse, Miss Ron. You got to come to Bible study for something like this. It's rich. It's rich. So let me skip. Verse 27. Catch this. Verse 27. Just then, his disciples came back, and they marveled that he was talking with a woman. Can I say it again? Right after Jesus had this rich conversation with this lady, the disciples show up, and they tripping because here he is by the well talking to a woman. So according to the text, we know that Jesus had his spiritual itinerary, this desire, this must needs to go through Samaria. And so let us not minimize that moment, because according to tradition, the Jews had absolutely no dealings with the Samaritans. They didn't fellowship with the Samaritans. They didn't fraternize with the Samaritans. Matter of fact, they didn't even want to be found anywhere near Samaria. And so rather than, watch this, when they traveled, rather than they go anywhere near Samaria, they would go around, they would go out of the way just to avoid Samaria. And so here they are, watch this. So here it is, Jesus actually stops through Samaria. So essentially, stay with me, essentially what he's doing is he's making an exception.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Come on, preach. Teach him.
He's making an exception. In other words, he's making a deviation. He's pivoting from his original plan. What we need to understand is that when he crossed the boundary, he was abandoning the belief system. In other words, when he walked into Samaria, look at somebody real quick and tell him he broke the rule.
Wow, Jesus. Come on.
He broke the rules. Okay, don't get mad at me. Don't walk out. Listen, I know that it's rather different to distinguish Jesus as a rule breaker.
Yeah.
But I'm just calling it how I see it.
Well,
So you do know that he has a history of breaking the rules.
yeah. Yes, sir. See,
You do know that Jesus has a history of breaking the rules. But maybe let me remind you real quick. You do remember there was a time when the children of Israel walked through the Red Sea. Now, according to the law of nature, ain't no water supposed to be able to stand up, split, and then the water becomes dry ground so they can pass through it. So when I look at the text, what I see is somebody breaking the rule. Okay, maybe I don't believe it. The Bible lets me know that there were 3 Hebrew boys who were thrown into the fire. And watch this, before they got thrown into the fire, the text says that the flame had got so hot that folk that got close to the fire burned up. And so when these boys were thrown in the fire, according to the law of nature, when fire hit the skin, something's gonna win and it ain't gonna be me. But when they got thrown into the fire, the Bible says it was 3 guys in there, but when they looked in, they saw 4. So when they saw 4, watch this, not only did the boys come out unburned, but the Bible says they didn't even smell like what they had been through. So that lets me know again, Jesus broke the rule. Okay, so maybe you're still not convinced. So the Bible lets me know that Daniel got in trouble one day. And so his consequence was to be thrown into a lion's den. Now that lets me know that when a man meets a lion, chances are you ain't gonna come out alive. But the next day, when they opened up the cage, Daniel came walking out better than he walked in. That lets me know that God again broke the rule. Okay, so let me come down your street. The Bible says that the wages of sin are death. And the fact that you ain't died yet, with all your stuff, with all your issues, with all your history, the reason why God didn't kill you is because sometimes when he looked at you, he said, let me break the rule. The reason why you ain't lost your mind through the hell that you done been through is because Jesus stayed your mind. And that's why he broke the rule. Folks have died for some of the stuff that you lived through. But the fact that you're not dead yet lets me know that God stepped in and he broke the rule. Is there anybody here that God broke the rule concerning you? That generation of curse should have deal with you. But God broke the curse. In other words, he broke the rule. Is there anybody here that can give God glory? Because he stepped in right in the nick of time and broke the devil's curse. He stepped in right in the nick of time and he broke the law for you. Somebody say he broke the rules. Listen, you're not supposed to be here. You're supposed to be dead. He broke, you don't come here, Peter. Peter said, Lord, if it's you. I found my church. Lord, if it's you, let me come and do the impossible. And I heard Jesus saying, since you believe in me, I'm going to break the rule for you. I came to speak that over somebody's life. If you just believe it, if you just trust in the Lord and not doubt, God said, I know your credit ain't good, but I'm going to break the rule. I know you ain't got the degree, but I'm going to break the rule. I know you should have been locked up, but I'm going to let you go. I'm going to break the rule. The great grace is something that you didn't earn. And mercy is something he ain't got to give. See, you understand what mercy is? Mercy is, I grew up on Channel 5 wrestling this one day. I remember Channel 5, they would put you in what we call the figure 4 leg lock. I had some older brothers who would try that stuff out on me so I know it's real. They would put you in the figure 4 leg lock. Watch this. And they wouldn't let you go until you tapped out. In other words, until you said mercy. Yeah, Y'all just missed it. But ain't you glad? I said ain't you, real country, real with. Ain't you glad that we serve the kind of God that don't wait for you to ask for mercy, but every day he gives you renewed mercy. In other words, even though you don't deserve it, he keeps on making it away. Even though you didn't work for it, he keeps on providing his grace. Even though you didn't ask for it, God keeps breaking them. He broke. Since he broke the rule real quick, can we break out in a 10-second praise break? Since he broke the rule, why don't you break out with a praise? Since he broke the rule, why don't you open up your mouth and break up his atmosphere? Since he broke the rule, why don't you open up your mouth and break your level of comfort? He broke the rule for you. Verse 27 of the text says, and then his disciples came back. And they marveled that he was talking to this woman. So according to the text, we know that Jesus had his spiritual itinerary, this desire, this need to go through Samaria. Again, let us not minimize this moment, because according to tradition, the Jews had no dealings with the Samaritans. Yet verse 27 lets us know that not only did Jesus break the rule, watch this, not only did Jesus break the rule, but we have discovered that here we find his disciples who are there because they were simply following his lead. Y'all don't know when to shout at all. Here we find his disciples in a place simply because they were following his lead. Listen, watch this. Because they were following Jesus, this ought to bless your life. They found themselves operating in a place that most folk had never been to. Because they were following his lead, they found themselves in a place that most folk had never been to. Okay. So I need you to I need you to understand that in order to get something that you've never had, you have to be willing to do something that you've never done. Listen, so if you're going to follow Jesus successfully, that means, watch this, you have to be willing to not just break the rule, but you got to be willing, watch this, to take the limits off of your life. You got to be willing to take the limits off of your life. Can I suggest to you that the reason why many of us are not living our best life is because we continue to live with limitations. We continue to live with limitations. I've come to discover that if you continue to accept your reality, if you continue, watch this, to color within the lines, if you continue to stay in the proverbial box, if you remain in tradition, then watch this, your reality will become your restriction. Your reality will become your restriction. But I came to proclaim at least 3 of y'all in this room. Listen, I came to let you know that you are not ruled by your reality. You are not ruled by your reality. I came to let 3 of y'all know, at least 3 of y'all who are going to receive this, I came to let you know that you are a rule breaker. I came to let you know that you are limitless. There are no restrictions that can stop you. There is no bondage that can block you. There is no box or boundary big enough to keep the blessings of God to fall on your life. Peter said, Lord, if it's you, let me do the impossible. In other words, Peter said, take the limits off of my life.
Yes, Lord.
Take the limits. You gotta learn to take the limits off. The truth of the matter is, many of us have said yes. And man, we said yes to our history.
My God.
Sometimes we don't even question the no. I need a loan. No, okay. I want to start a business. I don't think that's going to work. Okay. I'm thinking about getting remarried, but what happened last time? Okay.
Come on, Westbrook.
That happens to everybody. Yeah, you're right. Okay. We don't even question the status quo. We just accept what reality looks like. Whatever they said is going to be, that's what we believe. Because according to the track record, according to statistics, everybody who does not have a degree won't get that job. Everybody who's not in this tax bracket can't get this house. If your record hasn't been squeaky clean, you can't get that office. Hashtag the president. So you can say what you want to say, but the man has sense enough. Watch it. He believed in something. Just say, even though my wife ain't from America, even though I got a checkered past, I'm gonna get in that office. What if the people of God had that same type of foolish faith? Say what you want about the president, but he believed enough that if he run, he wins. Can I ask you why you're not running? Can I ask you why you're not even walking? Can I ask you literally and metaphorically, why you still seated? Can I suggest you, listen, so sometimes, and I'm not saying this to make anybody feel any kind of way. Oftentimes, what we do physically is a representation of how we feel spiritually. And so many of us, when we come and sit down and worship, we're telling the Lord, I'm not standing on your word. I'm not trying to make nobody feel any kind of way. This ain't no conviction. I'm just putting a mirror in front of you. Many times we come and sit down and worship. And God is moving. And we're seated. We're basically telling God, pass by me. Then we got the nerve to say, pass me, I don't should say it. Peter said, Lord, if it's you, let me do something that I ain't never seen done in my life. See, tradition had told the disciples, don't go through Samaria, ain't nothing there for you. But following the Lord's leadership, God will lead you in the places that folk, listen, people that came before you ain't never been to. That's why you can't let everybody feed your spirit. Because folk will tell you, and it don't mean no harm, they'll tell you what they know. They'll tell you what they've seen. But what they know and what they've seen don't always agree with what God is going to do. So maybe you're the first one that's going to break ground. Maybe you're the first one to do what nobody in your family has ever done. Maybe you're the first.
Come on, break the rule breaker.
Maybe you're the first female pastor in your entire family. Maybe you're the first man that go to jail and get out and still do good. Maybe you're the first to watch this to get out and don't go back. Maybe you're the first. Maybe you're the first to get the scholarship. Maybe you're the first to get the degree. Maybe you're the first. And sometimes if you're the first, you can't listen to what everybody else got to say concerning your life. what you've been through and they didn't come out of it. But maybe you're the first. So here is this woman in the text who has a checkered past. I know folks, I ain't even argue. It's some people who got a checkered past. So according to tradition, the lady with the checkered past can't be the evangelist. Surely God ain't gonna use you. Don't you remember what you used to do? Don't you remember who you used to be? Surely God can't use. Surely He ain't gonna use you. It's more folk with better credit. It's more folk with better credibility. Certainly He won't use you. You done too much. Don't you remember we did it yesterday? So here is this woman with a checkered past. She goes to the well at 12 at the 6th hour. She goes to the well at the 6th hour, still about 12 o'clock noon in the day. She goes to the well, watches to avoid everybody else. That's why she goes when she goes, because by this time, all the other Catholic women are gone. Maybe they got a reason to count, because maybe some of them 5 husbands she been with, so maybe some of them were there. Maybe some of them men that she slept with, maybe some of them were they men. And so maybe the women who were meeting her at the well had a whole lot to say about her being there. So she said, let me avoid them. Ain't that just like God to use somebody that everybody else talking about? I thought everybody had a check a pass, but Lydia got a praise right there. But all you perfect folks, sit down. But all the folks that God has made a way in spite of who you are. All the folks whose reputation ain't as clean as your Facebook page. For some of y'all who got some dirt on you for real. So this woman with the checkered past, God says, come here because I want you. Maybe there's a brother here today with a checkered past. God says, yeah, I know what you've been through, but I ain't talking about what you've been through. I'm talking about what I'm trying to take you. Come here, I want you. Watch this. So whether you got a silver coin or a dirty coin, you still got the same value. Whether that 20 is clean and crisp, or that thing that's been through some things, it still spins the same. So God is saying, I don't care what you've been through, how ugly you look, how much you survived. God said, you still have value, and I still choose you. So if I gave you evangelism 101, I got to give you evangelism 102. Here's a class. So she has this exchange with Jesus, and she says, if it's you, right? If you really got that water, I want what you got to give. Watch me. In the text, verse 28 says, and so she leaves her water jar. She leaves her water jar, darling, at the well with Jesus. Can I suggest to you that whatever you came in with, you ought to leave it at the well? Whatever you walked in, carry it. I hear God saying you got to leave that thing at the well. The gospel according to Snoop Dogg says you got to drop it like it's hot. Evangelism 102, here it is. So she leaves her stuff behind. Woo! Trying to move fast. She leaves her stuff behind. Push somebody and say, leave your stuff behind. So she leaves her stuff behind. And then she goes into the town and tells the people, come see a man. Evangelism 102, when God saved you, he didn't save you for you to be saved by yourself. He saved you so you can go back to the town, to your country, to your family, to your friends and say, come see a man. Come see a man who will take you even with a spotted history. Come see a man who will clean you even though you've been dirty for 20 years. Come see a man who will take your nothing and give you something. Come see a man who says you can bring all your stuff to him and leave him there. Come see a man. I believe, I'm closing. One shot. I believe that the woman got excited because she knew she was on the verge of something new. She got excited because she realized that she was in the presence of greatness. That it was something about this man that was different from all the other men she'd known. Something about this man. The Bible says she had 5 men. And the one that she was with won her. That was man number 6. But the man in the way, the 7th man. The 7th, you do know what the number 7 is. See, many of us are in a relationship where they compliment us. But when you're in a relationship with Jesus, he will complete you. I came to speak over your life. That if you allow God to be your Lord, if you take the proverbial cup of water that he is, speak over your life that you're on the verge of something big. You're on the verge of something big. So for those of you, real quick, those of you who believe that you're on the verge, do me a favor, by faith, I need you to just begin to wave at your problem and say bye-bye. I just need you to begin to wave at your past and say, you had me too long, I'm on the verge, bye-bye. Sickness, you've been clouding my mind, bye-bye. Doubt, you've been tormenting me, bye-bye. Everything that happened to me is no more, bye-bye. I need you to wave bye-bye to your stuff. We serve a kind of God who you can bring all your stuff and leave it where he is and walk back in freedom. Bye-bye. If you're on the verge of greatness, you don't have no business carrying baggage. You can't bring stuff into this new life. You're in this new season that's old. Bye-bye. Bye-bye to my heartbreak. Bye-bye to my headache. Bye-bye to my disappointment. Bye-bye to my failures. Bye-bye to my anger. Bye-bye to my frustration. Bye-bye to my addiction. Somebody shout bye-bye. I'm on the verge of something big. I speak that over your life. You're on the verge. Come on, lift your hands all over the building. You're on the verge of something big. You're on the verge of closer. You're on the verge of your breakthrough. You're on the verge. You're on the edge, and I just feel like your praise will push you over. You're on the verge, and I just feel committed, can I suggest to you that this is your moment to make the commitment? You ain't got no more time to straddle the line. It's time to go. It's time to be all in or nothing. Come on, this is your invitation. Jesus is he's on the line and he's just waiting for you to take his hand. This is your stand. This is your time. Maybe you have a relationship with Jesus, but you don't have a church relationship. You don't have a church home. Relationships matter. This is the proper place for you to be. This is your time. You're on the verge. Come on. This is your moment. This is your moment. To break tradition, to break curse. This is your moment to break the roof over your life. This is your moment. Come on, all over the building, let's begin to give God a praise in this place. Come on. If you receive that word, I'm on the